Hello everyone, it's Martin here, and today I'm going to teach you how to do backtesting step by step inside MetaTrader. This is going to help you understand how your strategy or EA performs before you even take it in the live market. So let's get right into it. First, let's clear up what backtesting actually means. Backtesting is basically running your expert advisor on historical price data. Instead of trading in real time, we use past data to see how the EA would have performed. This way, we get an idea of whether the strategy makes sense, what kind of profit or drawdown we might expect, and whether the settings we're using are worth taking into a live account. Now let me show you how to do it in MetaTrader. I'm going to open the strategy tester. You can find it in the toolbar or just press Ctrl+R. You can also open the strategy tester by clicking this icon here. Here's what you need to set up. Select the EA you want to test, pick the trading symbol, let's go with Euro USD for this example, then choose the model on which you want the backtesting to run on. It could be every tick. This simulates the market with the highest detail, using every single price change that occurred within a period. Control point. This is a model that uses approximated data, often based on just open, high, low, close points, but with some interpolation. It is not recommended for backtesting, open prices only. This is a simplified model that only considers the price at the very beginning of each time interval, for example 1 minute or 1 hour. Choose the time frame from here, like H1 or M15, depending on your strategy. Then we have the spread. The spread option simulates the difference between the bid and ask price, adding realistic trading costs to your results. A higher spread reduces profit and can turn marginal strategies into losses, especially for scalping systems. Then we have this optimization button. For backtesting, keep this optimization box unchecked. Then under the inputs, enter the fixed values you want to test. An important thing to note is that whatever changes you want to make in the first column only while backtesting. For example, your lot size, stop loss, or indicator settings. From here, you can select the date range for the test, maybe the last 6 months or even several years if you want more data. Finally, if you want the trades play out on the chart, make sure you're running it in visual mode. If you just want results, you can run it without visual mode. Once everything is ready, hit the Start button. MetaTrader will now simulate trades using your EA with those exact inputs on historical data. You can also control the speed of backtesting from this bar right here. When it's more on the right side, backtesting will be fast. When it's on the left side, it will be slow. When it's finished, you'll see the results here. That includes all your history trades, along with their time, type of the trade, whether it is buy or sell, whether the trade was modified or trades closed on SLTP, order number, lot size of each trade, opening price, stop loss and take profit of each trade, profit and account balance that was at the time of opening or closing the trades. So by reviewing the results, you will be able to understand how does your account balance move along with your trades. The graph here, the blue line represents the account balance and the green line represents the account equity. If your green line fluctuates more than your blue line, it means your account equity was fluctuating every time. And the report that shows your total profit or loss, the number of trades, win rate, drawdown, and more here. This report is super important because it gives you a snapshot of how the EA behaves. This report shows how many bars your EA has been tested on, your initial deposit, total net profit at the end, gross profit, gross loss, profit factor, expected payoff, and your absolute drawdown. It also shows the maximal drawdown, which in this case is 27%. If the drawdown is less than 30%, it is good. If it is less than 15%, it is better. But if it is less than 5%, it is excellent. It shows the total number of trades your EA has opened. Profit trades, which means number of trades in profit. In this case, there were 847. which is 68.36% of total trades. Lost trades, which means the trades resulted in loss. In this case, there were 392, which is 31.64% of total trades. The number of short positions, also known as sell positions, that the EA has opened. In this case, 633, from which 68.5% were winning. The number of long positions, also known as buy trades, that the EA has opened. In this case, they are 606, from which 68.15% were winning. It also shows consecutive wins with the profit in money and consecutive losses with the loss in money. And that's how you backtest an EA inside MetaTrader. In the next video, we'll go one step further and talk about optimization, which is where we test multiple settings to find the best possible combinations. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and check out forexpip.com, where we build custom bots and trading tools that are fully backtested before release. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.